Hey, say a southeast, come on. Now look at here, ladies. Hey, we gonna drop down low, sweep the flow with it. Drop down low, sweep the flow with it. Come on, drop down low, sweep the flow with it. We gonna drop down, hey, hey. We gonna drop down low, sweep the flow with it. We gonna drop down low, sweep the flow with it. We gonna drop down low, sweep the flow with it. Hey, cause I walk like that, I walk like this.
Go-Go is the heartbeat of DC. Like, it is our expression of pretty much our struggle. Everything we've been through speaks through our music. Like, it speaks through, and it's a feeling too, because it's not just a struggle. Like, it's a celebration. It's a life lesson. It's just our expression. It's DCP, and I always say specifically DC because, you know, that's the roots of go-go. Now it has evolved to Maryland and Virginia.
My dad plays the bass, but he never played out anywhere. He's like a shower singer, but he just always played at home. And he would always play a lot of Larry Graham, a lot of Earth, Wind and Fire, a lot of Brothers Johnsons, a lot of Commodores, Shaka Khan, you know, those type of things. So I think in go-go music, you know, listening to a lot of the 70s music really plays a part. Like Red Essence, I can hear a lot of R&B 70 songs in their music and their horn shots, because a lot of the songs that they did, even though they were original, but they still had those elements of those 70s bands that I just mentioned. I think with go-go, it gave me an edge. I grew up playing classical music and playing jazz, but once I started playing go-go, I think that it just brought a funkier edge to me.
Black Alley is my first official like band experience. So I kind of got lucky in finding a place and a home there, you know, first coming out of the gate. And that was about 12 years ago.
When it comes to female energy, people are watching. They want to see who's out there so they can grab that next young musician to, you know, play in their situation.
We had to build our strength up like the men in the go-go band, pretty much. Mm-hmm. So I had to wear wrist weights on both of my wrists. And they were like real heavy, and I had to play and get it was the thing is I can play and hit hard, but my stamina, I had to get my stamina like the men. Play fast, play hard, harder, and, you know, move fast like they do, and play for a long time, because, you know, at a show, you can play almost 2 hours.
I may have a different experience than others, but I've always had nothing but love and encouragement from the folks in our community, especially from, you know, people like the members in Belladonna and Miss Cherie and, you know, Miss Kim and all of the ladies in go-go particularly, I will say. We kind of all embrace each other and encourage each other and uplift one another. So that helps me in, you know, this whole world, especially because I'm the only woman in my band. So I'm in a group with a bunch of guys, and sometimes I need a little estrogen. All of our, let's say, okay, back in the day, so when Black Alley first started, I would say for the first 7 to 8 years or so, we definitely had a mother figure who was kind of kept everybody together. And I think that that's just because you need sometimes a woman to come in and be like, you know, a woman that's not performing, that's on the outside, but that's involved in the business, you know, helping to maintain a level of sensibility. For most things in our culture, women hold it down.
When I played with Chuck, I guess he had his wife. She was that person that, you know, kept everything, you know, even if he had some decisions that he couldn't make or that was difficult or challenging that he couldn't really, you know, resolve with his manager. I guess his wife, Jaja, she was the one that, but she didn't really have a vocal part with the band. I think that was mostly something private, like, you know, they talk, they discuss, and then he makes his decisions and tell the band what to do.
Now, baby, I ain't trying to force your hand. Now, baby, I'm just trying to understand why you try to play so hard to get my name ain't no Romeo.
That is a worldwide issue. It's not just a go-go thing. If you think about the film industry, if you think about teachers, I mean, everything, every genre, women of color are slighted.
I just think go-go just needs a new face, a new look.
And so the same way you have women underrepresented and underappreciated in corporate America, in banking and education, I mean, it's just across the board in every sector. You have women who are underappreciated and have to work twice as hard to get half as much, that entire thing.
It's something about giving someone notoriety, because then you know they know your worth and you acknowledge that you know their worth as well. And knowing someone's worth means you have to pay for their worth.
Here we go. I'm singing to you. Ain't this what